now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
Oh, John, thank God.
Williams, what the hell are you doing here?
Myers. Is he dead?
Myers has zero emotion. He has no motives. If he sees, he kills.
Tell the town to lock their doors. No one in, no one out.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you. It is the last Monday of July for 2024. It is July 29th. My goodness. Crazy that we've already gone through this entire month, and we are on the cusp of even more in the coming week here. But we'll get to that as we do when we do our show portion of the show. What I'm going to muse about today is also kind of the show, but not quite as bad and not quite as it's important, but it's not paramount to today. And I'm also starting on my words and kind of stalling because I'm waiting for a conversation to come through. So bear with me if I sound a little off kilter. But after talking with JJ this past weekend and the last couple weeks, really, and really in full honesty, having another night of insomnia thanks to familial bullshit. And as we know in the green room, that's spelled BEWSHEET, bullshit. We finalized our open mic night special schedule for 2025. And I know 2025 is still 5 months away, and that's fine. But I want to talk about it now because I can, and my name's even bigger, and it's right here. Just hovering over the other boss. So there you go. So what we came to in our discussion-making process was, SAGET, Walter. You got to make sure you censor it completely and still say bullshit, because otherwise, we have a set game for every month next year, which I'm excited as hell about, because, I like to, well, hang on a second. Wait, hold on in the green room. We have a super chat coming in. I'm getting word. There it is. $20 from Big G, sent to at least one of our accounts. So thank you, Big G. The phrasing he's using is sorry, Noah. I'll get to why we're saying sorry to Noah if I have the opportunity today. We're still a little shy of why we're going to be apologizing to Noah. But if another super chat comes in, then we can have that discussion. In the meantime, we'll talk about what I wanted to talk about here. I hit the button because I fucked up and I got fat thumbs. Anyway, January was originally gonna not be talked about because we have another super chat. Okay. In that case, my friends, let me go ahead and let the green room know that it's time, because I don't see one of them on screen here. But I'll go ahead and bring one of them in right now. Waiting in the green room for what is about to go down here, if I can possibly get a background up behind me. That'll work. Is the Renegade himself, who received another super chat, JJ Williams. Hi, Jay.
Hi.
How you doing? How's your Monday going?
My Monday's going a lot better now.
Right? And there's reasons behind that. And I'll see if it's in here. It's not in here. Are you still logged in on the producer side of things?
Of course.
If you can find a way, I don't know if you have it or if I'm the one that did it. If you can upload a certain fight song to the audio, that'd be neat.
I don't know if I have it downloaded.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was me that had it. But you know what? It's okay. I'm running the show, so I really don't.
Give me a second.
Yeah, no, you're good. Let me. Well, since we're going to wait until others can arrive here, you may want to message that person directly, by the way. You know how they are about seeing group chats.
Tagging it, I think, is the best way to go. That's why I tagged him.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, while we wait for the others to gather, because it is an announcement. Yes, Big G, thank you so much. Much appreciated for that $40 that G's super chatted us today. And once we get all the and how's Safet, good to see you as well in the chat room. Walter, good to see you in the chat room. Yes, you are aware. And by the way, thank you to everybody this weekend. Walter, James, Noah, this man, for the commentary all weekend long that was on our Impact show and Ring of Honor and UFC, and yesterday at GCW, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. But joining us in the chat or in the green room, and now joining us live on stage, is a longtime supporter and fan, but not a recent attendee. Josh Mansfield's here, and if y'all haven't figured out what's going on yet, you might want to tune in and figure out what's about to happen. But we are. You're more welcome to come in.
I think I figured it out.
Yeah. Well, don't get ahead of us in the plot.
Before we go any further,
yes, sir.
He said, "Give me about 10 minutes."
Okay, then we'll wait the 10 minutes.
So let's stall a little bit.
Yes, I have no problem with that, because I legitimately was going to
go through. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Big G. I was going to legitimately talk about what we have on the calendar for next year, since both of you in here know. So I talked to you about it this morning, Josh.
Yes. Let's start that. Let's start that.
Quick. As long as you avoid running your mouth out of turn.
Is the person who we're waiting for a fellow Ohioan?
Yes.
And it's exactly what I think this is going to be.
Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good
Joshy.
All right. Now
we missed you, Joshy.
We did. All right.
Scratch behind the ear.
There you go.
Scratch behind the ear real quick.
Yeah, there you go. Attaboy.
Only Maddie's allowed to do that.
Well, you can do that Wednesday, because I'm not going to be there.
I won't be there Wednesday either.
Well, that's because you're not available after 6, and that's not my fault. I didn't do that to you. Anyway, Dylan, let Nana know that Dad is aware he's picking this up, please.
Huh?
Let Nana know that Grandpa is aware he's picking this up, because she just messaged me. We're live and we're just connecting family shit. Don't mind
Hi,
us.
Dylan.
Okay. So all 12 months have been booked out for next year. We really wanted to try to not only bring back the true favorites, but also offer up some new variety. And we're kicking off with something that I have decided. I have made the executive decision, JJ, that I'm going to pull a Greg Cherry with luck of the draw. I'm going to have the board in front of me, and I'm going to be the one moving everybody's piece around, because if I compete in Monopoly, the board's going to be thrown across the room if I lose. That's how I am in Monopoly. I am that asshole. So
I want to be part of Monopoly because I used to play.
Oh, I never.
At college, and we would put legitimate money, not hundreds, 500s, but we'd bet bucks, $10, $50 on who would win the game.
Right.
And I cleaned up in Monopoly. Monopoly is my shit.
Yes, and that is our first open mic night, theme night, game night of 2025.
Yes.
From there, we move into February, which has ended up going to be a karaoke theme that originally we're going to run in November, because I didn't have that gap filled, but thanks to our discussion, we did end up filling that gap. So we moved TV themes karaoke to what is arguably the most popular section of sweeps during a given TV season. So yeah, I mean, we're talking all the old classic TV themes we grew up with as kids, all the TV themes that Big G no doubt saw in Germany. He was going, "Hey G, how are you? Good to see you."
Hello.
Again, we're just waiting with bated breath. Macho Man shirt again, digging the consistency on the macho. Yeah.
I love you, Big
all
G.
right, so that's February TV.
What's up, Josh?
TV
Love you too.
themes.
We all love Big G right now.
We all love Big G today. Yes, we all love Big G today. No doubt about it.
And shout out
Oh,
to Walter
Jeff,
with
this is just
another
my
super
this is
chat.
my pajama shirt, by the way. So
That's awesome. Hey, you know what? You're wearing a Macho Man tee and an ODQ hat. You're welcome in the room, brother.
So wait a minute, G. Are you saying that you sleep with the Macho Man?
I do. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, you know what? It's okay, because Elizabeth wasn't allowed to step out, and it caused a lot of Hulk drama. Yeah, when she did, so it's okay.
Yeah, brother.
Okay. Everything's good. No. You don't get to do the brother. The brother's been exorcised. I got the Hollywood gimmick going, but he's still a bad guy now, especially after last week. Yeah. Anyway, now $2 super chat. By the way,
Question
thank
is,
you.
will Jeff get the other Mania shirt that I showed him?
No, I shall not. What?
What shirt?
There is a
Trumpamania.
Trumpamania shirt done up in the Hulkamania font. Red shirt, yellow lettering, yellow shirt, red lettering, and then the black shirt. Straight
Because of
up
course there is.
Hulkamania.
I
So
mean,
Jeff
Linda's
would
back
be able to have a
campaigning for him.
Hulkamania shirt, a Meachamania shirt, and a Trumpamania shirt all in his closet in the same font.
Dude, that is the wrong kind of skeleton I want to keep in my closet. Thank you very much. Anyway.
Here's the thing. It's interesting, the fact that Donald Trump is probably the only thing keeping Vince and Linda from not getting divorced.
Here's the thing. Buy the shirt.
Yeah. Buy that shirt, not one of the orange.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Orange man. Yeah. Anyway.
I can't help myself right now.
Honest to God, I think them only being legally separated and not divorced is long past just her being part of Trump's nonsense. Anyway, February, of course, TV karaoke, Monopoly in January.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good. Monday marks a return that we've done at least once, maybe twice now. Match Game will be on in March. And
I know we've done that every year since we've started the game karaoke nights. Because Match Game has been just such a popular, people tuning in to be involved and watch it. It's been one of our highest rated game shows.
Yeah, and Match Game, the classic Match Game that airs on Game Show Network now, of course, was on, in prime time and daytime during the 70s and 80s, was so popular because of the randomness of the variety of the people. So, there you go. Yeah. He was showing me this earlier. He got that. Big G got a Michael Myers Halloween 2 sweatshirt today in the mail.
And then on the back,
it says what?
It's at the back. It says the nightmare. The nightmare has only just begun.
Right. That was one of the taglines for Halloween 2. That's awesome. Yeah. Of course, tying into our our advertisement for the last Nightmare part 1. So awesome, very cool. April is a returning theme, but there's a variant on it.
Yes.
The reason for that is it's going to be WrestleMania karaoke. Well, what does that mean, Jeff? Yeah, thank you. What that means is we're going to take as many themes from the actual WrestleMania shows. Like, for example, it's not really a spoiler if you just, use your freaking research skills. Easy Lover was the theme song of WrestleMania 1, just the instrumental version. However, there are lyrics by Phil Collins, and I forget who the lead singer on that is. Philip Bailey. There are lyrics, so that will be an option on that wheel. In addition, and I decided to widen it a little bit because with the penchant for instrumentals within the WWE music universe, for example, Paul Orndorff never had music in WWE, period. But he's in the first main event of WrestleMania. So we will be utilizing his WCW theme. Yes, that one for Paul Orndorff. So
sweet baby Jesus. So basically any WrestleMania pay-per-view theme song,
yes,
or any theme song for a wrestler who performed at WrestleMania.
All 40 years. That's correct.
So does that mean I can technically sing the Jersey Shore theme song for Snooki from WrestleMania 27?
Technically?
Did she come out to it?
Technically, if she came out to it, yes.
She did.
If she came out to it, then yeah, go for it. Okay. All right. We're gonna pause the festivities here as far as the promotion for a minute. And thank you, by the way, to that ridiculous super chat. We'll take your $2 again. But yeah, you're an asshole. So now, joining us in the room for reasons he knows not why, at least yet, is Mr. Noah Foster. Noah, I know we never see you on a Monday, so you're probably going, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, I was laying in bed like I usually do, watching New Japan Pro Wrestling and gaming, about to be sleeping. Because, again, Monday Night Eves are free for me. They're my free eve. What's going on?
Right. Well, Noah, just so everybody is aware, as you know, we had a discussion with you about what it would take for you to join Chase University. And you told us back at that point that it would take us raising $500 by the end of the year because it would never happen. And as a side ad, JJ even added the proviso that if it happened, he would partake in viewing the 2024/25 NFL season. Well, thanks to the gentleman in the bottom right, Big G. Noah, welcome to Chase University.
What?
Yeah, we had hit the $500
that we needed as of yesterday to hit that marker was donated earlier this evening by Big G. So on Tuesday, as Thea Hale challenges Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship, you will be supporting Thea Hale in her bid to become champion. And again, should she win, based off of other negotiations you made, you will be getting a Chase U t-shirt to wear on the air.
I love you, Noah.
Noah Foster, what are your thoughts?
You're welcome.
Enjoy your 15 minutes tomorrow. She's not winning. I'm going to bed.
Straight bounced. He said, nope, I'm not selling a goddamn thing.
You're welcome, Noah. I just paid your enrollment fee for Chase U, or the last 40 of your enrollment fee.
That's right, the last 40 of it.
Hey, you know what? It is a prestigious university. I wish that Chase University was legit a thing when I went to college. Damn it!
I know, right?
No shit,
my classes.
And
I probably got my shit. If Chase U was the thing, I got my master's there with all the people they got going on over there.
Daniel, I
right.
love you. You're a big supporter of the channel and the shows, but you can take that negativity out of the chat room, bro.
That's right.
He's been talking the entire chat since before you came on the air about
I saw.
The AHL isn't going to win. You can take that negativity out of the room, bro.
That's right. And since we're not going to address the freaking paragraphs you sent in before I even came in, before I was even awake, I think today, to be honest with you.
Jeez.
I'm here for Dr. Doom, played by Robert Downey Jr. I'm here for it. Just because of the what the fuck of it. I'm here for it.
If you saw that picture I sent in open mic night chat,
I did.
That's a legit comparison.
It is. No, that's why I wore this particular NWO shirt today. Because everybody knows the NWO shirts mean Jeff's done a poo-poo movie. But I wore this one specifically for what he's been pulling the last 2 weeks, and then the chat you sent us. So thank you, G. And thank you again, G, for getting us over that finish line as far as Noah. We are this close, y'all. You know, JJ and I are to getting paid out, period, for the month. So keep the super chats coming. We're not done. No, nay.
Because if we're gonna be honest, we're still struggling to get those last few bucks.
Yes.
And this is a huge coup towards getting us there.
Yes.
But with 2 days left in the cycle, this could very well be the first month that I don't get a payout, which would suck because the payout would be coming the day before my birthday.
Right.
So if y'all feel sad, let's throw a few extra bucks my way to try and get paid out for my birthday.
That's it. Yeah. We're both within the range of it's like right there. So,
yeah, it's
especially with this guy's help today. So, yeah. All right.
So back to you. Josh has been raising his hand like a good boy. Good boy.
I just think you're a good boy.
Noah,
Yes,
if you're still watching, buddy, if you're still
He's
watching,
not going back there.
No, he
to
went
be
back
fair, Noah, you have one person to thank for all this. That isn't Big G. That isn't me. That's this man. Renegade.
No.
Yes,
Not even. He has himself to thank because he stuck his foot in his mouth again.
Well,
and freaking pull the Watergate. He deep throated it.
Well, here's the thing. It was JJ who first said, before all of this, JJ who first said he would only watch a season of football if Noah joined Chase U.
That's
this, for all of this, well, you guys have been excited to get Noah to join Chase U. I'm more excited that JJ gets to watch football. Yay!
I think you're putting way too much stock in his. Just because he's going to watch doesn't mean he's going to enjoy it.
Well, I know. I'm still excited, though.
I see.
Just like I'm excited how the Browns are going to beat the Steelers this year.
Oh, fuck. Hey, bring that shit into the bar tomorrow.
The season hasn't even started, Josh. I'm not even talking.
Seriously.
Call BJ's restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike. Hey, it's JJ. Can you make sure I work every single Sunday for the next 4.5 months? Thank you. And the occasional Thursdays also.
Yeah.
Mondays don't matter because I have Monday Night Raw. That takes precedent over everything. But the occasional Thursday and Sundays, if you can make sure I'm working for the next 4.5 months on those days, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks, boss. Okay, I'll see you on Wednesday, my next shift. Okay, bye.
Especially the Sunday after the Royal Rumble, because that way he makes the Super Bowl too. You
sit there with your finger up
on the sports bar. But
Holy crap! I just thought of that.
Josh, you sit there with your finger up, forgetting the fact that it's a sports bar and restaurant, so the games are still going to be on the televisions.
Oh, good.
I'm just going to have to be working, so I can't stand there watching the games.
Right.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you.
What he does, like, I'd be surprised if he can even watch it full down. So, anyway,
that's gonna be crazy.
Right. You're just
the Royal
to
Rumble.
Make sure you're with him for the Super Bowl.
And then Super Bowl.
It's weird. The Rumble is
the Super Bowl is the one game every year that I watch, regardless.
Yeah, same.
And sometimes the Rose Bowl because it takes place out here.
Yes. Yeah, it's still very mindy that the Royal Rumble's on February 1st, and it's less than it's just over a week later for the Super Bowl. It's like they're in the same month. Like just weird.
And
all right, back to the ridiculous,
WrestleMania
shameless
being
joke.
on Easter this year or next year, I mean. No.
On Easter in Vegas on 420.
God help us.
It is the end of the world as we know it. Anyway, all right, now, so yes, to answer your question, yes. Every WrestleMania pay-per-view theme, going back from Easy Lover all the way until the 25 weekend songs they've used here recently.
All right.
And every wrestler that has performed at WrestleMania, if they don't have a theme they use at WrestleMania, we will supplement in. And Josh, you are more than welcome to go. You were here for what we need you here for, brother.
Thank you, boss.
You're more welcome to pop into the sports bar if you want to actually, want to, rag on, football and the Steelers, even though it's not even fucking preseason yet.
Fair enough.
But thank you for stopping by. I want to make sure you were part of that announcement because you were a part of the start of it. So there you go. And G, you're welcome to. Whoever else welcome to dip out, they can too. I'm just going to be chilling the rest of the show anyway. So
thank you, Big G. Love you.
Yes. G, thank you.
Yes. All right. So yes, WrestleMania karaoke in April. May was going to be a repeat. It was going to be another round of Star Wars trivia, but it was pointed out by the gentleman who wrote the Star Wars trivia game that I struggled as it was. So okay, that's fair. We can do a different thing. And then he reminded me that a certain beloved figure died also in May. And next year, May will be 35 years since the passing of Jim Henson. So open mic night, karaoke night will be Muppets in May.
And we're not just limiting it to the Muppets proper. The Muppet family, so Sesame Street songs, Fraggle songs, Bear in the Big Blue House, anything that carried the Jim Henson Presents moniker is on the board. The Dark Crystal, Labyrinth. Hey, it was a Jim Henson thing. Don't give me that crazy.
Any of
Emmett
you
Otter's
out there,
Drug Band Christmas.
Watch me chill. Hang on. Go ahead. Let me know. Yeah.
I don't.
Any of you out there, super chat?
Just because the Ninja Turtles and the Country Bears were created by the Creature Shop, we're not going to count those. They weren't Jim Henson productions.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But that's okay, G. Country Bears will be handled in a couple months after that, so just stand by.
That's right.
Now,
5, stand by.
Any of you out there that super chat a song from Mad Myth, you must understand that I must leave the screen. I must leave the studio because that movie traumatizes me. It has a deep-rooted trauma in my brain from working at Blockbuster Video, and every inventory night, which was every other Saturday, in broads I work with put on Mad Myth.
So now that Jeff is open foot and inserted mouth, I'm sure we'll get some super chat, $25, calling Jeff out to sing a Labyrinth song.
I will not.
Then he can't dip from the screen because he will have been the one that was picked.
God damn it. I told him no, I didn't even realize I was doing it. I'm sad now. I'm out of my goddamn self. All right.
Well, anyway. In the universe. In the multiverse.
Yep, Jeff just pulled a Noah.
Womp, womp, womp.
But that's okay. We're bringing it back and helping Noah out the following month in June because we're bringing back another game night. I realize we've got 2 straight karaoke months, but for June, we were originally going to do Hangman, which would have been in October, and do Haunted Hangman again. But number 1, Hangman can be moved anywhere. And number 2, rather not promote Hangman Page if I can help it. If I'm being honest. So instead of Hangman.
It was just one of those things where it was like, I felt like we had a cool theme for October instead of doing the spooky gimmick.
Absolutely.
So it was like, okay, well, we can take a year off from Haunted Hangman.
And just move it to Hangman.
Bring it back another year.
But especially with the person I have to host the show in mind, considering how much the real show has screwed that man over, it'll be Wheel of Misfortune coming in June.
Oh, nice.
So, and yes, that is the font. I looked for it, I found it, and I used it. with a little bit of italicizing because I ain't about to get sued on Monday. July was the 1 month for me that was non-negotiable other than December, because December is always going to be Christmas.
Yes.
But July 2025 was non-negotiable.
And March or April, whichever for wrestling, is always going to be wrestling.
Right.
Yeah.
But July next year, 2025, July 17th is going to be the 70th anniversary of Disneyland. So with that in mind, on the 19th, and I'll have the date on here, this is just going to be the cover sheet for the cover sheet. Listen to me like I'm in fucking school. The thumbnail for the show when it goes up. Open Mic Night Karaoke will be celebrating 70 years of Disneyland. And as I told JJ yesterday, it's just a little teaser for you guys to hook onto for July. I wanted to use the Disney sing-along opening. You know, to sing a Disney sing. But I thought, nah, I'll get copyrighted. I found the instrumental song, overlaid it onto the video so you can't hear the students and the teacher talking. No ping. No copyright ping that I ever see. So, at some point between now and July, we're going to be talking to a lot of you, including you, and figure out who wants to adopt what role, except for the young student of the dunce cap that goes, but I don't know all the songs. So that's fucking Noah. Noah don't know the songs. So by God, he's doing that role if he will acquiesce to it.
Oh, I think I remember it. I remember that Disney. I remember that song.
It is classic. It's all on almost every Disney sing along, and there's a part for it for damn near everybody. If we really want to figure it out. By the way, I found out, Jay, I didn't know this until I was doing research on a completely different situation. I didn't know that Professor Owl was Corey Burton until today. There you go. And I found that out today because the Haunted Mansion Holiday is open today in July. So there was a walkthrough from Dab's Magic, and I watched it, and there you go. There it was. So I know the holiday voice is not Paul Frees because Paul's been dead since 1986. So I knew it wasn't him. Like, who the hell was it? Corey Burton. There you go. Who Corey Burton is for you modern fans. If you've heard the voice of Captain Hook after the late 1980s, Corey Burton. Let's see here. Among many credits he's had. Let me be clear on
yes.
That. All right. So after July comes August, and whoa, well, hi. That is another $10. Thank you, sir. Oh, yes, here we go with this shit. Speaking of foot and mouth, Jeff, if Noah or anyone agrees in October, I would like to do a watch along of any super chatted Halloween Havoc. Whichever year gets most votes must super chat to count. What? Man, Halloween Havoc they're pretty tough. So if you want to agree to that, brother, that's on you. But yeah, definitely super chat the rooms.
Yeah,
we'll make it happen.
I mean, I would be down to do one of those with him. Obviously, 97 would probably be the easiest one to get through because that's got Eddie versus Ray on it.
I'm going to say 97 is too easy. It actually has some good stuff on it. You got to do one of the really shitty ones like 95 or 91 or, whatever the case may be. And there we go, another $5. So thank you, Walter. Appreciate that because he super chatted 5 earlier. So there you go. All right. We are rolling with the super chats. We appreciate it.
On years.
Oh, hey, you know what? That a little bit more will put me over. So thank you all at home. All right. So when we move into August next year, I wanted to try to keep it summer themed, but we also needed another game. So my God, game, summer themed. Summer is, beach and ocean, sharks. Card shark.
Okay, there you go.
So we're doing card sharks. And yes, I'm going to try to do it as close to Bob Eubanksy as I can. So we'll see how that goes. Again, that's going to be all sorted out and, whatever. Now, September is where it gets a little muddy. What?
So you going to be a cake eater?
Possibly.
Because, you said Eubanksy, so.
You did there. September is an open option month on the themes. And I say that because if all things stay equal and if I get an agreement confirmed, we will have our long-awaited Saturday skirmish between Team Jeff Meacham Network and Team NoDQ.com.
Why are there multiple options?
because no DQ was unable to commit this year and ended up dicking us, which is why we're pressing so hard on getting the money for this month. It was just a number of factors that I own because I hedged my bets, and that was my bet. So if no DQ cannot come through, then we will have Team Jeff Meach Network versus Team Jeff Meach Network viewers. And that will be the case where you super chat your way in to the team. Kind of like a put it in the pot to get into the card table.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
All else fails.
Yes, hold on. He has a question.
So I would technically be Team No DQ, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so if that didn't work out, would I be considered Team Jeff Meacham fan?
Sure. Well, I mean, it would really depend on who was able to commit to it. The team I had set up for Team Jeff Meacham Network was very fluid. Okay. But it definitely me, definitely him, JJ, pronouns power, because some people are actually listening, not watching. The thing was, Greg was going to host, Noah was going to produce.
Okay.
Myself and JJ were definitely going to be on Team Jeff Meacham Network. Team No DQ was definitely going to be Aaron in that first the captain's seat, if you will. Right. And then I was like, pick your own team. Like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Your team. I was thinking Virtue, but I don't know if he would agree to it. Honestly, he was fun to have in the chat room during Disney karaoke last year, or this year. But I don't think he'll do it, to be honest with you. But we'll see. It was last year, not this year. Sorry. But we'll see what happens.
The way I look at it as far as definition goes, and I don't know if maybe you see things the same way, Jeff, you can confirm or deny, put you on the spot here in the hot seat.
Yeah, I know.
Team Jeff Meacham Network, I kind of look to the people that have streams that go across the multiverse of media.
Right.
Would be part of Team JMN. So Walter could be part of Team JMN since Rage of Wrestling is something that broadcasts stuff across the multiverse, whereas G's channel isn't connected, so he could be Team No DQ, Team Fans.
Yes.
If for whatever reason the network side is filled up and Walter still wants to be part of it, maybe we can work a discounted deal for him to be on the other side.
Yes.
Since when it's a show like this, he's still in the chat room, supporting and still being there as part of the thing as a fan. So
he's good people. All else fails, bottoms out. We're doing Pyramid in September.
Yeah,
because it's pretty easy to get 4 people, even if we run 2 rounds of the same 4 people like you do on the current Pyramid. That's fine. Like whatever, doesn't matter to me. We're hoping for Saturday skirmish because even Aaron seemed interested in it. It was just the planning was too short notice, and now again, that's on me.
Okay.
Now, JJ, you mentioned a new karaoke theme night for October that we wanted to move Haunted Hangman out of. Why don't you tell the folks at home what we're doing in October?
So I was trying to think of some cool and different karaoke theme nights for us to bring, because as much as I love doing wrestling, as much as I love doing the Christmas and everything, and we've got our anchors.
Right.
I'm always looking for something fun and new and different that everybody can get into. And I started thinking, who are some artists that are out there that nobody seems to have a bad word to say about, that everybody knows at least the greatest hits for.
Sure.
And I did my research and I realized that this individual, who has been entertaining the masses since the early 80s, has a birthday in October. So let's honor and celebrate the birth of Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay.
And do some Weird Al karaoke, baby. I mean, you think about it, and you've got his parodies, you've got his originals, you've got songs, like Amish Paradise and The Saga Begins. You've got Eat It and Fat. You've got ones that weren't even big hits. Like one of my all-time favorite Al parodies is Ode to a Superhero. his version of Piano Man by Billy Joel, which tells the story of the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah,
sling us a web, you're the Spider-Man. Instead of sing us a song, you're the Piano Man.
Yes.
It's so great. And lines like he's wearing that dumb Power Rangers mask, but he's scarier without it on, referring to Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Like,
he's not wrong there at all.
I love that song. So it's like, dude, and for that wheel, I say we just have 2 spots: parody, original.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, simple as that. I've never heard any of his.
Otherwise, we could just put his albums on there and pick a song off the album.
Right.
That's the only other option that I could come up with for the wheel. But everybody loves Weird Al, and I think this is one that we can actually get Noah to really get into it because everybody loves Weird Al.
Yes,
yeah, I do.
Could you imagine Noah doing Amish Paradise?
Oh, dear Christ. Somebody super chat for that now. We'll save it. Like, for real, we'll save it.
And I will super chat on that day. God knows we've got over a year for me to save up $25.
Yeah.
I will be we're way more than 5 minutes. I will be God fucking damned if Statboy doesn't do White and Nerdy.
Has to.
Has to. That literally was his ringtone forever when that song came out.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He has to do White and Nerdy.
Yes.
I will literally ship out like an Amish outfit for Noah to wear to sing Amish.
Sweet baby Jesus, that is the greatest.
And like, how he has his beard, right? All he has to do is just shave the top of his mustache, and there you go.
Oh my God, we are way booking this too deep, and Noah's having like no input. He's gonna be worse than ever. Okay, Jesus.
All right. What do we have for November,
here's
Jeff?
The great thing.
Yeah.
It's October, so it's not like he can't go to a costume store
and
buy a big old fake beard.
Yes, that's valid. That's valid.
And just like really go in on it. But first of all, he'd have to agree. And second of all, if we're going to commit him to that bit, that can't just be a $25 super chat.
Oh, no.
If we're going full tilt like that, that's got to be like a $50 super chat for him to do the gimmick.
Yeah. Him singing Amish Paradise has to be a gimmick tax. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
My God. All right. November. We're going to do something else trivia because I didn't like leaving Star Wars trivia but again, I understood the need because it was a struggle to get through. But once JJ got flowing, it was good. But we wanted to make it a little bit easier. And November,
some of the categories were really easy to come up with, but then there were some that I was just like, what can I do here?
Right.
And it took talking to Jeff, talking to my woman to get like some topic category ideas. I don't know if I could do another 13 technically 6th per round in Final Jeopardy in a year.
But we wanted to keep the Jeopardy format because that part of it was fun as well.
Yeah.
So what we decided was, because November is a certain somebody and his lady's birthday, anniversary, whatever you want to call it, Disney trivia in the style of Jeopardy in November.
Oh, boy.
Exactly. And I pointed out to JJ, you've got at least one person that'll never run out of fucking ideas and trivia questions for Disney. So you're good. Yes, sir.
So for the game nights, are we still having to super chat to be contestants?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. However, who is the current champion of record?
Emmanuel.
It's Emmanuel. So when we get to Monopoly in January,
champion gets to stay on free.
Right.
The other challengers have to super chat for their positions.
And it's still $10, right? Or is it $5?
Correct.
It's $10. In the case of Monopoly, we have at least 4, right? Like that's just at least that. At least that. So there's that. Match game is a one-on-one.
Right.
So,
yeah, I remember that.
That'll be pretty easy peasy. Wheel of Fortune's 3 plus host, which we can all fit on the screen, so that's fine. Card Sharks is usually one-on-one, so that's fine. This is obviously the most problematic logistically because it's 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. So we'll have to we'll have to make it a tight squeeze on the screen. But once we get the round of whichever team goes, they just transition everybody out. So that's easy peasy.
Yeah, like we did last time.
Yep. And Disney Trivia Jeopardy will be 3+ host. So and we'll get there. And then for December, I only have it edited the way I have it edited because I have the background to send you, and it was a bitch to find, by the way. I took your background that you use for Christmas karaoke, which I adore that background. But with the karaoke logo with the CM Punk thing, it's like I wanted to variety it up. So I will send you the background that's been de-watermarked because the watermarks were just bugging. But I added the karaoke night and the Jeff Meacham logo in the upper corners. But we will have our 3rd annual Christmas karaoke spectacular. For next year is the 4th. Okay, well then that's why I'm sending you the blank background. I was
gonna say, like,
just switch it to 4th and leave it at that. I'm fine with that.
Okay. I know you were committed to the logo you used, so I didn't want to be an asshole about it. So
I saw that earlier, and I was like 30, and I was like, "Isn't this year there?" But I was like, "Wait a sec."
Jeff can't count. You can find it in the archives. You can find it at the Greg Cherry brand Teespring store because Jeff can't count. So and
it's all good. I was just wondering.
And again, as pointed out in the chat, I was doing this after a night of insomnia due to familial induced bullshit. So is what it is. But yeah, that's where we're at for next year. But we've still got, as far as this year goes, we've got beach party, right?
Yes.
Beach party next month in celebration of JJ's pre-birthday because it'll be the weekend before.
Oh, nice.
And then we've got Haunted Hangman is still on the schedule for this year for September.
Yes.
Karaoke in October. November, we don't have one, do we? Like we do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. I actually still have the graphics that we have left for this year.
Perfect. And then, of course, December is going to be Christmas karaoke because that's what we're doing. Also, this year will be the first December that it's not on Christmas Eve proper.
The eve of Christmas Eve.
Yeah, the eve of Christmas Eve. That's right. So it's the first time. It won't be on one of those days, which is, that's right. I forgot we were doing that in November. In honor of the champion's birthday, the long-standing champion, November shall be, September's going to be that. October's going to be that. November shall be the special Wrestling Trivia Challenge edition of My Game Night. We will have a contestant. If it ends up being, if Greg is available for that day, we end up going. And again, all those dates are tentative except for the Christmas show because I'm trying very hard to plan these karaoke's on non pay-per-view or special nights. That one's locked in, and I think because Halloween Havoc the next
Saturday before Halloween. So
Halloween Havoc's on Sunday.
Right, the 27th. So that's fine.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And then, as of now, the date for Wrestling Trivia Challenge is okay because there's nothing scheduled yet. We don't even have a date. So there you go.
I know Haunted Hangman, we were going to try to do the end of September. That way it's still kind of going into October, going into the spooky month.
Right.
So I think we are tentatively looking for the 28th of September. That would be the last Saturday of the month.
Yeah, because I know the first 2 weekends are already, the first weekend is technically August 31st, but that's not September. But September 1st, they're having No Mercy. September 7th is all out rather.
The 13th is Victory Road. The 14th is UFC. The 25th, the 28th is going to be Collision Grand Slam, but that ends at 7:00, so we can go straight into
through the hour.
Deal.
Yeah. We don't have to wait until the 8:00. That's true.
We can just start it an hour early. Give us an extra hour to do the game show.
Yeah, game show. Sorry, not karaoke. Yeah, because the 21st there's nothing, so there is that. If we wanted to, then we have something booked for sure each weekend, and not just have a weekend of just normalcy. Because God forbid we do that.
Yes,
but yeah,
and since we're on the topic of everything, if you can do this to the graphics that you shared and put the month and year for all of them.
Oh,
I'll make the specials trailer again, starting with Beach Party, going all the way through December of next year.
I can do that. Yeah, I just did not
We have an extra little commercial we can run bumpers.
I can do that. All right, I think we're good, and we're almost at that. After we're past the quarter till. I haven't got past quarter till in the show in a long time. All right, so let's get to this week's shills. Now that we've done next year's shills.
Yes. Now that we've done the stalling, now that Noah knows that he is a member of Chase University, at least for Tuesday.
It's for tomorrow. That's right.
If he drops out Wednesday, that's on him.
That's okay. But if the hail wins tomorrow, he can't yet. Anyway, but we digress for now because it's not Saturday and we can do that. Tomorrow, in its new time slot of 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific, Stat Boys Sports Bar will be live. Kind of our lead-in to the Great American Bash coverage, which we will have beginning at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, with our NXT PLE / specials team of Noah and JJ on the call. I saw your hand up in the green room yesterday.
Yes, I was going to say Stat Boy Sports Bar featuring a rant from me at the end of the show.
Yes, as promised.
Yes, correct.
So Wednesday, I know of 4 people for sure for what I'm about to promote. Our buddy LOJ, Matty Laws, yours truly, and the host of the 200th episode of the Greg Cherry Show. That's crazy. That even Greg's show has surpassed XMV in terms of sheer volume.
I told Greg I'll be there on Wednesday night as well.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Very cool. Thursday has now become a double header for us because we'll be having our coverage of Impact, which has just become a thing, I guess, at this point because Impact's been so goddamn good.
As long as they're doing the NXT crossover, I think we're going to continue doing NXT and Impact watch-alongs each week.
Might as well. Following Impact, roughly about a half hour afterwards, we will be simply predicting SummerSlam, and I can't not use that logo. I love to miss that goddamn logo so much. That'll be again Thursday night coming up after Impact, roughly about a half hour. So we're looking at like 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, which leads us into SummerSlam, of course, on Saturday, beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific. And in the absence currently of not having topics known, we will have our post SummerSlam edition of Open Mic Night coming up around 11 Eastern. If WWE, praying to the wrestling gods, doesn't do an overrun like Tony Khan seems to do us every freaking time.
WWE has been pretty good. Their B pay-per-views have been about 2 hours 45 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Show SummerSlam, I can see it going from 4 to 8. They've got 7 matches announced.
Yeah.
Right.
We could, in theory, get one more match announced tonight to make it a full 8.
Yes.
But even still, it's not a 27-match card with a 3.5-hour pre-show like Tony Khan does.
By the way, tell the room what you told me last night after Bloodsport.
Oh yeah, I put it in the group chat. Tony Khan, take note.
Right?
10 matches, 2.5 hours.
And I think I called the best match. I called the best match of the night.
And a heartfelt promo at the start and close of the show by Shayna fucking Baszler.
Also, shout out to MVP. Getting that freedom.
And you know what? Fucking Shayna's going to lose tonight in that 6-woman tag.
I know! Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh. Although, you know what? Her and Zoe and Sonya seem to have a renewed oomph behind them, so maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
One can only hope. But we won't find that out until the top of the hour for you kids in the East Coast. And we won't find out about that show until I get my ass off the air. That's what we're going to do.
Us West Coasters still got to wait 3 hours and 9 minutes.
Yes, but Dylan and I get to go home and actually, have dinner with the family and wait for that Raw to come on. So that's okay by me.
I've got the no DQ chat muted so Josh can't spoil shit.
But make sure you go in there and revel in the fact that he announced that Joe is joining Chase U because he sent me a screen cap of that on the dot, like right, didn't waste any time.
I did. I made sure to post GIFs in there. 1, 2, 3, Chase U. And then the one I posted of Thea doing the whole.
Tomorrow shall be a day long remembered. It is seeing us almost reach our super threshold. It will soon see Noah join Chase U. So there you go.
And I will be completely biased, completely over the top with it. I will be sitting here rocking my Chase U t-shirt tomorrow.
Dude, I need you in full Bobby Heenan, Jerry Lawler Attitude Era mode. Like, I need that JJ tomorrow for that match anyway.
I will do my best, good sir. I feel like that's got to be the main event.
Based off
the card that has been announced, I think that's going to be the main event.
I think so. Because they only booked like 3 matches in the Joe Hendry concert. Oh, I said his name.
They added one more. They added one more match.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, a 6-woman tag.
Right, yeah.
JJ, upload the thing. He said the name. We gotta play the video. I fuck it. I'll just move it. I'll just move it. I'll just move it. It's okay. I'll just move it. Hang on.
Nope. We're back at Bloodsport 11, folks.
That's right. We've gone back in time, ladies and gentlemen, for one reason only.
Right. Yo, if Hunter does not sign him after his TNA contract comes up, something is wrong.
Oh shit! Right? But yeah, we get to hear that in full, and he's doing a concert.
Dude, I can't wait to see what song he parodies. I've been going through on Facebook and like clips, videos of like his older songs have been coming up from like when he's back on the indies. Oh my god. Hilarious.
Seeing his theme intro from Ring of Honor, which is the exact same thing, except he's got brown hair. It's like, well, mindfuck.
Yeah.
Can't handle that shit. He is. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So JC Fallon and Jasmine versus Carmen, Soul, and Lola has been added.
I thought Carmen was hurt. I guess she wasn't hurt as bad as Natty and her thought, huh?
Guess not.
Man.
Maybe that's why they've got her in tag action.
Maybe.
Not bad enough that she can't work, but bad enough that she can't carry the match on her own.
That's valid. I need Fallon Henley to just break out of this once this little thing is done and just get so obnoxious in her new gimmick. And Mickey James comes up and goes, "Oh no, bitch!" And we get Mickey versus Fallon. I need that in my life before this partnership is over with.
That'd be nice.
All right, kids. We're 5 minutes till the top of the hour. For those of you that have satellite access or have the special feeds, we hope you enjoyed Monday Night Raw here at the top of the hour. If not, enjoy it at 8 o'clock like us kids at the West Coast do. For the Cleveland combatant who is here. For Walter Cruz in the chat room, everybody in the chat room. For the man who made it happen, Big G. For the simplest member of Chase U, Noah Foster. And for the Renegade, I am Jeff motherfucking Meach, and because it is Meach Musings, I'm going to say it out loud. And we will see you tomorrow for Stat Boy Sports Bar and the Noah cheered on Thea Hale at the Great American Bash. Good night.
The Jeff Meacham Network's Multiverse of Media. For over 15 years, the recognized symbol of excellence and the standard bearer in coverage of sports and entertainment.